Hey, Sheahon, Coach Huber here. We're going to go over the swing a little bit to help you out. You need to swing upwards a little bit more from the last video that I saw. Looks like you're doing a good job of getting the hips to go before the hands. So hips first, hands second. And you do that by not gripping the bat, and I think you're doing a good job of that. Now you got to get the swing a little bit more on plane with the ball coming down to you. Okay? So from the last video I saw that you were swinging you're releasing the hip, you're swinging too flat through the zone. Okay? That's going to cause too many ground balls and pop-ups, and your ball's not going to travel this far. Okay? So we want to get you on plane. Okay? So I gave you that video of the Houston Astros hitter, and you can see that he, really hit off his back foot and really swung up on the ball. Okay, and that's what you need to do. The technique behind that is in the hips, right in the back of the hips. If you've seen my videos and manuals and stuff. Okay, so this is the spot right here. That's why the power position. If you can do that as much as you possibly can and trigger that muscle will gain some memory, and you won't even have to think about it too much anymore. Okay? So the power position is very, very important when you're training, or even on the on-deck circle, is to really squeeze that area, and you're going to keep a lot of weight on the back foot. Okay? On the back heel of your foot. Okay? So it's real, real important. All right? So when swinging, you get your hands back nice and everything. When swinging, when you feel a lot of weight on the back heel of your foot, or the back pad of your foot, right there, that's when you want to release the hip and arch your back. Weight back to the heel, you're going to arch from the heel. Okay? I'm going to fix this video so you can see my heel a little bit more. There you go. So when you're arching your back, you're arching from the heel, right there. And actually, the back foot will not turn until after you hit it. Okay? So that's why the power position is real important, because you want to put a lot of weight on that back heel and arch your back from the back heel. This is the technique that is really going to get you to swing up more, and it's going to help you hit the ball with more contact, and it's going to help you hit the ball with more consistent power. Okay? So, power position, stance, weight back to the heel, arch off the heel. Okay? As simple as that. Sorry, we're indoors here. It's been raining all weekend in Tampa here, so. Okay? And that's the explosion. The hip is exploding, but it has to have a base. And the base is the back heel. Okay? The base is the back heel. Pitcher wants you to go forward, off the heel. Okay? And once you do that, you lose a lot of stamina on the back hip, so that hip can't work as well once you go forward too much. So that's what you're doing. You're leaking too much in your swing. Okay? And you don't want to do that. All right? Also, when you're swinging, I see you leaking a little bit, and I keep keeping your head down the whole way through. Okay? I want you to get rid of that because that's going to lock up your hips. So you see most of the pros, about 90% of them, after they hit that ball, they look up, and that will release the hip. Okay? So after you use your hips, after you hit that ball, your head's there, look up. Weight back, use the hip. Look to see where it's going, and that way the hip will release on the follow through. Okay? If you keep your head down, your hips will lock, and you won't get the distance out of it. Okay? You won't get the distance out of it. Looks like you hit the ball to right field fairly well, so you might have to work on some inside pitches. So we just get a little bit closer and move back. Do the power position. A lot of weight back on your heel. Hands back, nice and loose. And the belly button should fly right to the ball. Okay, on inside pitches. Okay? The reason you were getting locked up a little bit on inside pitches is because you were leaking a little bit, and your hands were coming, and you hit it here. Instead of staying back and hitting it right there in the sweet spot. Okay? So the general consensus of this is to remember weight back on the heel, and then use your back to swing. Heel, back, that's how you attack. Heel, back, that's how you attack. That way you'll swing up more, you'll get more power, you hit it more consistently, and that will give you your batting average and your slugging percentage will start to go up if you can do it. The power position is very key because that's a training mechanism to lock the hip in and to lock the back foot down onto the ground. Okay? Even though it pops up in the swing, do these power positions as much as you possibly can. Okay? 25 times a day, when you're training, okay? On deck circle routine, okay? Squeeze that muscle. So your swing trusts that muscle. Okay? Once it starts to trust that muscle 100% of the time, and you're nice and relaxed, hitting is going to become much easier for you. Okay? That's all I got for now. Any questions, let me know. Send me some more videos, and we can help you out. Thanks.